Hello, and glad to have you here. As you're hopping on today, let's see what we're gonna have a conversation around today. So, I've been thinking about relatability and how that can help you in growing your audience and being able to talk to your audience and being able to build, your audience. So, let me know what you think about relatability. And to me it's like a pillar, like when I talked about the other day about consistency. It's one of those things, especially here today, that people really need. People, because of what we've been through, there's so much of a need for someone that you can relate to. I know that helps me. It makes me feel better when I can hear someone talking and actually feel like they're talking to me, or that they know where I'm coming from and that kind of thing. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I hope you'll join me in the conversation. And so, first of all, as you're coming on, whether you're catching this live or on the replay, let me know where you're coming in from and what you think about this topic. Have you dealt with that a lot? And are you making sure that this is a part of what you do when you're talking to people in your stories, in your posts, as well as when you do live video? So let me introduce myself. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a few different ways. I use attraction marketing, I use um, lead generation, and I use live video. I love live video. And actually, if you would look at my page, in the past, it was like live video, live video, live video. I rarely posted anything, but as I learned, I probably needed to, because people see things different ways and are attracted or drawn to things in different ways. Like me, I'd rather, see a video or a short post or something like that. Other people may enjoy reading more, so they'd rather see posts or read stories or that kind of thing. So, it just depends. So I started changing what I was putting on my page, so that as I'm building a community, so that people would be able to come in and be able to feel comfortable either way, whether if they wanted to read or see it on video. So, and then along with that, I also help with giving updated modern strategies and tips. And so basically, that is what I do. So today, I really had been thinking about, this topic, and well, actually before today, but anyway, in preparation. But today, as I was getting ready to setting up everything and getting ready to go with this, I really got a little bit more of a fire in my belly, and I've been learning more about this and hearing more about this from my mentors. And and it's something that's really important, and the more I listen and take in that information, that sharing of things that can help those people out there that need to be helped, that those people out there that need help, those people that I want to attract, those people that are part of my tribe. I want to be able to give them that sense of that they they get me and that I get them. So I've got some things written down here, so I got notes here, so I can stay on track, because I know I have a tendency. I like to talk and I like to share, and I just need to be a little bit more um, on track for me and for you. So let me know. Like I said, please share with me what you think. Um, whether you're catching this live on the replay, let me know that, if this is something that actually might help you as you think about it. And if it's something that you're already doing and what you're seeing when you're doing it, as far as being relatable. And so let's go from there. So the first thing I have in how to be more relatable, how to be able to share that and be able to let people see that and feel that is to be and what it does and how it works is it creates a sense of being familiar. It, like I said, it's kind of like, are they talking to me, or I know exactly what she's saying or what he's saying, because it allows you to, as you're listening, to actually feel that and to feel familiar with what they're saying, and to also feel, and when you feel that familiarity, I think it also breeds trust. It starts to make you feel comfortable, where this is not a place where you want to run from and get the heck out because I don't know what that person's talking about, but it helps you to feel comfortable in that you are actually getting it, and you actually feel like that person is talking to you. I'm talking to you, and I am sharing with you what I want to be able to help you with, as well as the things that I'm learning and that help me. So, in being able to help someone to feel more, familiar with you, be able to feel trust, then then people are more apt to listen and take in what it is that you're saying. The other thing that I have is it allows it allows you to be more personable, in that the person actually can see themselves in you. So when I'm telling a story, like for instance, as I was wanting to share more of myself so that people could get a real picture of who I am and what I am, what I say and what I do and what my life is like, and sharing my journey. One thing I decided to do, which was really personal to me, and it was something that I was embarrassed about and shame about, and so I decided that I wanted to share this, and I shared it on my personal profile. I shared what depression looked like for me and had looked like for a while, and that I was, even though I was getting better, I was still living with this big secret, and it was something that I just needed to put out there, because I know that there are other people out there like me. And so I posted some pictures of my house and the clutter that I had, and when I did that, it was it was it was difficult for me to do, but I felt that I needed to be able to be vulnerable and open and authentic and share that. And so I did. I actually took pictures. I posted them on my personal profile, and I allowed people to see a part of me that wasn't pretty, a part of me that was painful, a part of me that kept me feeling shame. And when people looked at those pictures, I thought I would get a lot of negativity, but what I got more so was people cheering me on for being brave enough to share, to share something that was so personal to me. It was, and I know there are a lot of people out there, especially what we've been through, that you know are that are going through something similar to what I'm going through. It may not show up in the same way, but depression is something very difficult, and a lot of people out there have depression and deal with depression, anxiety, and that kind of thing. So, in me sharing that, I got so much love from that, so much where people were, um, saying, "I'm proud of you for being able to put this out there. It's amazing that you would be able to do that," and those types of things. So, excuse me for being emotional, but it really helped me to continue on my journey to declutter. And I've been on that journey since, I want to say, October of last year. And my house looks so much different, and I'm just continuing on. I'm like doing a circle in the upstairs area where I started in one place and I keep going and I do as much as I can do on any given day. And I have my periods where, I have aches and pains or whatever. And so then I may stop because of that, constant work that I did from October to I want to say till maybe January, February, something like that, where my hands started to hurt and I had some, issues that were cropping up that had been, gone. And so anyway, basically I decided to get real and share me so that people could really see me and know none of us are perfect. We all have something. And so that to me allowed people to really see and, feel. And people may not have contacted me. I got a lot of engagement on that, but there are some people probably out there, I'm sure, that are going through something similar. And I didn't get, except for a few people said, "Yeah, I've been through that," and keep going. You can pull this together. And that's what I've been doing. I've been pulling it together and filing things and, doing a lot of stuff. And, there's just accumulation of things over the years. And anyway, so I don't want to belabor that, but I did that because I wanted to share a part of me that was hidden, and that helped people to open up to me, and so I thought that was great. And that's what I want to be able to do, because if people don't join organizations, they people join people join people that they can relate to, people that understand what they've gone through. And sorry, I'm getting hot. I'm pulling some of this hair back. So it's important to be able to, for me, to do that. And then I have one more thing, and I probably mentioned this a little bit earlier, but when you are relatable, when you allow yourself to be, it allows people to be able to feel like they've been heard, that they're seen, and that they're heard. And um, it just, and that kind of helps to break down barriers. Because when people feel heard and seen, especially given what we've gone through, and then the stuff that we go through anyway, like my depression didn't just start because of, what we went through with the big C. My depression was something that had been plaguing me for a while. And I've been on, medications for it and what have you. And, then sometimes it gets really where I'm doing really much better, especially when I'm more physical, when I'm working out and that kind of thing. And that seems to help me. I didn't even realize, believe it or not, and I'm gonna say this and then I'll because I know I'm maybe going off, but just in being relatable, when I was working out, and I worked out from my age 30 to my 50s, and then I've had little short breaks in between there because of, when I got my two boys, and they were 5 years apart. And so then there was adjustments and what have you that I had to make into my schedule and, what have you. But overall, I worked out from my 30s to my 50s into my 60s with, like I said, different periods where I would have a break for whatever was going on in my life. And and being able to do that, I didn't even realize I had depression. I knew that I would have low times, but it never stuck because I was always, and one of the main things I did was walking. And I was out of here every day. I walked about 7 days a week, usually. And then I started doing other things on top of the walking. I did the stair climber and all that kind of stuff. And that was from back in the day. But, so I didn't even realize I had depression until I stopped working out because I had too many things on my plate, and the only thing that I could back off from, because it was already, sleep was already almost non-existent. So I had things that I needed to stop. But So I don't want to keep going on with the story now, but basically, um, the depression got worse over time, and then had to be seen by a doctor and treated and that kind of stuff. So it allows people to be able to see that and know that just because they're depressed or because they're dealing with clutter or however they're dealing with their depression, it's real, and it's okay. We have to be able to recognize it and do something to help ourselves and move forward. So in being able to share that, then that allows people to be able to see me in a different light and see that, okay, so she's not picture perfect. She is, somebody that I can relate to because I can see myself in her. I can feel comfortable knowing that, when she's talking to me, that she's truly caring about me, or he, whoever it is. Whoever it is that has the problem and that's doing, that's listening to me now, and that's, wanting to share this with people. And so the main thing that I want you to get from this today is it's important to be who you are authentically and show that you are relatable, by sharing things that will help people to be able to see that and hear that and feel heard and feel cared about and feel seen. I mean, how many people I've heard things where people say, they don't feel seen, they feel like they could just disappear. And, that's just not right. So to be able to share something from me, of what I've been through, to allow someone else to be able to feel that makes a difference to me. That makes me feel like I'm really doing something to help those people out there that are part of my tribe. Those people that are like me, that have been through some of the stuff that I've been through. So basically, that is what I want to share today. And I'm sorry, my story might have taken up a lot more time than I planned, but I wanted to be able to be interactive and have you guys be able to say what it is that you needed to say. But I'm gonna go on and get off here because I've talked long enough, and I see my time is rolling on. So, um, I hope that this was able to give you something that you can think about when you're doing your content. When you are planning to do a live video, when you are doing, a reel, or a TikTok, or whatever it is, or however you communicate, and when you're doing stories and stuff, to be able to put, enough to let people see who you really are. And that's really important, because then that allows them to either relate to you or not, and everybody will not relate to you, and that's okay. So if you have any questions and you want to reach out to me, please just hit me up in Messenger, direct message me, and we can, talk. I can answer your questions or whatever that is that you need. So I'm gonna go on and get off here, and talk soon. So, and today is Thursday, so it's my last day going live. I will be going live again Tuesday and Thursday of the next week, and I will talk to you soon. So take care, no matter where you are in the world. you know, we we're okay. We're okay. We're gonna make it through this stuff. Okay? So take care. Talk soon. Bye now.